So in one word, just one word, what is InOne to you?
Worship.
Purpose.
Togetherness.
One word, we all together glorify God.
What is InOne? Are we just a local worship band? Is it a place just to socialize with fellow believers, have a good time? Or is there something much deeper happening among us? Could it be that God is moving in such a way that what happens here may have rippling effects beyond our communities, the walls of our denominations, and even beyond our generations? In the next few minutes, you'll get to know a bit about who we are, what we do, how it impacts us, and the unusual thing which we're seeing God is doing here at InOne Music Ministries.
如果有这么多人围观，我会害怕。
让它 auto focus and then switch back to the menu.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to make sure.
My focus. What is your name? Your function?
I'm Billy. I'm really the tour guy over here. I just do a lot of miscellaneous stuff. Here in InOne Music Ministries, we do a lot of things. I think we, especially worship. I guess we are famous for our worship band. We do like worship nights once a month. And we have music schools. We try to connect to all these different churches just so that we can serve with them to further the kingdom of God. And we want to connect to the fellow worshipers, so we can worship together. And in the academy, we provide training to those who want to do worship. And we testify what God has done in our lives.
For right now, we've been rearranging traditional hymns because all of us think it has such really a lot of good messages in it, and the musics are very beautifully written, a lot of them. And then also I arrange and talk to different people to form different worship teams for different functions that InOne support.
One of the things I saw in Dallas when I moved from California to here is we have a lot of different churches, Chinese churches, and we don't have a worship team glue them together. So I guess one of the main goal that we have is we can gather, connect all the church together to worship together. So that impact me to have that vision to continue.
I think at least the past 2 years, God is really showing me that He doesn't need any of this, but He gave us this opportunity to work for Him. He doesn't need this, but it's an opportunity He gave us so we can learn to be a better Christian, a better Jesus follower.
So a few years ago, I was actually kind of depressed. And of course, questioning myself, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the things that God want me to do? But one day I read, and this was from my brother, it's somewhere in the Corinthians, and he talked about Paul was saying that he got beat down, but he never lose hope. And then right before that, there is a place that saying the Bible actually says that we are just a vessel of God, and we have the power of the gospel actually within us. And actually, somehow when I look at that, when I read that that whole passage, I realized one thing. This is not about me being good or being bad or not be able to do that or be able to do that or it's not about me. It's about who He is.
I think through the process, God is growing me. Let me serve Him better, and let me know the purpose of my life is to carry out the duties I'm here at work. And through this process, I think I'm I'm becoming more happier, have the sense of purpose.
After our co-workers retreat, Abigail was able to make an observation. She said that like all the core members of InOne and maybe a lot of the co-workers, we are all leaders of some worship team. And either from serve in the church or from some other organizations. And she said that is not a coincidence. That God God has brought all these different people, worship leaders, team leaders, to InOne. That's not a coincidence. 我从来没有想过的一个地方 something that I've never thought of. I've always taken this position, the leader of InOne, very, I think, too lightly. I never really thought how serious it needs to be to lead a team of priests. Wow. The programs that we are doing, they are good, but if it doesn't really bring hope, healing, and sense of belonging to the kingdom of God, to the surrounding community, then it's really useless. Those programs are useless. So what we need to do is, we just need to really bring out the impact of what God has done in our lives over here to the surrounding community, and that's enough.
Behind the backdrops of our tears and our joys, our challenges and victories, God, the master strategist, is quietly making his move. And as we seek earnestly to follow his footsteps, hope is restored, hearts are transformed, lives are changed. Will you join us?